Hi friends, and welcome to another Phonics Fun video. Today we are going to continue our discussion of the long vowels, and more specifically we'll be talking about the long I sound and spelling patterns. So as we've already discussed, every vowel has a long and a short sound. So the short vowel sounds, A says A, E says E, I says I, O says ah, and U says But the long sounds are different. The long vowel sounds is just that vowel saying its name, or in other words, what letter it is. So the long A sound says A, the long E sound says E, the long I sound says I, and so on. As we've discussed before, the long vowel sounds actually have different spelling patterns, meaning that they're spelt differently than the way that they might sound. So, previous videos we went over AI and AY, which are two different spelling patterns that both say A. Last video we went over EA and EE, which are two different spelling patterns that both make the sound E. And then today's video, we're going to go over the long I sound. So spelling patterns like IE and IGH that make the sound I in words. Okay, so here we just have the two different spelling patterns we need to look out for when trying to read words with the long I sound. So here I have IE, and over here I have IGH. Now, these two sounds will not appear at the beginning of words. However, they do tend to happen either in the middle or at the end. IGH tends to happen a lot in the middle of a word. So you're going to look really closely. And IGH is a little trickier because it's 3 letters instead of our usual 2. So it's one to look out for sure. So again, IE says I, IGH says I. Alright, so as we did in previous videos, you're going to read the words with the long I sound. You will have 15 seconds or so to do that. I'm going to demonstrate with the first word, just showing you how I would break it apart and really stretch that sound and look for the vowel or spelling pattern. Okay, so my first word here, and I notice the IE, which says I. Remember, 2 vowels go walking. That first one usually does the talking. So, I lie. Lie. So the word here is lie. You know, it looks nothing like how you would spell it. But that's the interesting thing about the long vowel sounds. They look totally different than how they sound. All right, you try the next one. And time. Okay, so this word is kind of like the last one. I noticed that IE spelling pattern, which I know says I, that first vowel is going to do the talking. So, I, pie. Read this word. And time. Okay, so notice that the spelling pattern here is in light green, and I did that because IGH tends to be a lot harder. I don't want you to sound out each letter there. I want you to just say I. So when you see these three letters hanging out together, I, G, H, in that order, it's usually going to say I, just one sound. So it shouldn't sound like this. S, or I, g. No, just one sound. So three letters, one sound. I. Let's read it. S, I. Sigh. Like, we got through that. Awesome. Let's try another. Okay, 15 seconds. Read this word. And stop. Okay, so the word here, notice I have that IGH pattern, spelling pattern, which says I. So let's read. N for N. I, T. N, it, night, night. Nice job. Try this one. And stop. Okay, this one here. This is an L, so it's going to say L. IGH, three letters, one sound. I, T, T. So, L, I, T, light. Gotta look out for that IGH. One sound. All right, try this one. You got it. And time. Okay, so this word here reads I, T, I, T, might, might. Like you might be an expert at IGH already. Let's keep going. Try this one. And time. Okay, this word here reads I, tie. Again, I'm gonna say it until it becomes your memory. Two vowels together that go walking. Typically, usually, the first vowel will do the talking. So, I, tie. Nice job. Let's keep going. Oh, you got this. And time, loves. Let's see. Okay. I'm already noticing this I, G, H. Remember, when they're hanging out together, they make one sound. That's I. Let's read this. R, I, T, R, I, T, right. Right. Awesome job. Keep going. Okay. So we went over two of these spelling patterns for long I. That's IE and IGH. There's another one, which most of you are familiar with already, and that's magic E. So again, that's when I have an E at the end of a word that's giving its magic to the other vowel so it can say its name, or in other words, make the long vowel sound. So this word reads k, I, t, kite. Notice I'm saying the name of that vowel for the I here. And that's all because of that magic E. And now we have our challenge. So, just like you've done before, you're going to come up with 10 long I words. Again, IE and IGH are a little trickier in that there's no specific rules about whether you're going to use IE or IGH. So, if you have someone at home that can help you just look over your words and make sure they're spelt right, that would be amazing. But you're going to try on your own coming up with those words using these spelling patterns, and then you are going to draw a picture for each of those words. One that'll help you remember how they're spelled. Okay, and with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to watch this video again if you feel that you need the extra practice. And feel free to tune in tomorrow for another Phonics Fun video. Thank you. Bye.